Before we even take our first breath on earth, there is one person that we have a physical and psychological connection with, our mom. That relationship is nurtured for many years. Our mom feeds us, clothes us, cleans up after us, comforts our physical and emotional needs. Being a mom is very challenging at times, even grueling, at some points with very few thank yous and acknowledgments. Nevertheless, if we are fortunate enough, we are always cared for and our physical needs are met. In society, there is a relatively new debate in the scope of history, a working mom versus a stay-at-home mom. Women make the decision they feel is best for themselves and their family. However, many moms are now feeling judged by others and guilty for their decision. These emotions are fueling this debate, leaving everyone wondering which mom has made the best decision for herself and her family. According to the Huffington Post, the 2010 census conducted concluded that 67% of moms are now in the workforce. How and why did we see such a dramatic shift in women's role? I mean, women were supposed to be in the house, right? It wasn't until the mid-20th century that women overwhelmingly changed this trend and joined the workforce. Women had to join the workforce in order to help America during World War II and to help sustain a living for their children. But the problem was after the war they were told they had to go back to their house and play the role as homemaker. However, some women liked the taste of having a job outside of their home. Believe it or not, most women enjoyed and wanted this stay-at-home mom lifestyle, especially in the 1940s as well as years previous. Now, to most women in today's society, this can be looked at as a way of belittling women. However, the work of a stay-at-home mom is in no way means that the woman isn't capable of holding her own. Could it be since the rise of women in the workforce and the feminist movement that we now look down upon women who want to stay at home with their children to be a housewife again? We have to ask ourselves, what could be the issue and argument with a stay-at-home mom? Why is there any debate that a stay-at-home mom hasn't made the right decision? Why is she considered by some to be less capable of working outside the home and a second-class citizen? A working mom and a stay-at-home mom have very different but challenging jobs. Both choices can be appreciated and both can be respected. So the argument comes into full spotlight when one or the other is put down for their life decision to work or not to work outside of the home. Sometimes these decisions are out of necessity for the family or children and not truly their heart's desire. So why do we as a society argue this issue if it should be up to the family? Each decision has a set of benefits and consequences that must be heavily laid out. Degrading a woman for her decision because it is different than the other ones is only injustice. The struggle of being a working mom is the fact that having a stay-at-home mom for at least the early years of life is better emotionally and developmentally for the child. There is no easy answer to solve the problem that having a career and being a mom presents. Attachment theory is part of child development and dictates how humans form relationships throughout the rest of their lives. Being a mom, working or not, is all about perception. Everybody's life is different and choices have to be made for what they think is best for their family. If one mom chooses to sacrifice attachment to the child for financial support, then no one should judge her for that. She did what she thought was best. Being a mom is one of the biggest joys, struggles, and sacrifices a human can make. Children are a blessing and something meant to be cherished.